Solid waste disposal has plagued Guyana for many decades. Poor waste disposal and collection leads to environmental and marine pollution, endangering all life forms around. With Guyana's economy on the rise, so is our production and consumption levels. This means more waste is being generated. To ensure that the environment is free from pollution, government is employing a strategic solid waste management plan. The first step is to pass the Solid Waste Management Bill in the National Assembly.
The draft bill for the Solid Waste Management Authority, I think it is good because we need to deal with solid waste management in a focused way, and that would help put the resources in place that can come up with systems that would manage the solid waste in a better way. As I said, there are also benefits that can be derived from proper management of solid waste.
The aim is to have a comprehensive system that ensures solid waste is collected systematically and there are designated areas for its disposal. This plan will inculcate the existing landfill sites and those that are being created. There will be 6 more landfill sites in 2023, with monies already allocated for their construction. The business community is responsible for the majority of the solid waste Guyana produces. As such, their adoption of a solid waste management plan is critical. Many have already bought the idea of a structurally sound strategy.
A clean environment is always, a reflection of a society. And businesses, it's important. When you have a business and you walk in and there's trash, there's garbage in front of your business, in your business, customers are, repelled by that presence. So it's always a pleasant. Most of the times you pass down on the general business district, you would see every morning staff of businesses cleaning, washing in front of buildings and everything. So the clean environment is appetizing for a customer, consumer. It's important as a business community and the GCCI members that we keep a clean and a healthy environment for not just for our customers but our staff.
Obviously, everybody knows about the importance of solid waste management in terms of keeping our environment healthy and keeping the people in the environment healthy. But in terms from a business perspective, we need to look at solid waste as more than just waste. It's a resource for us. So we can be utilized in solid waste for energy generation. We can also utilize it to reduce the need for new resources. There has definitely been an increased demand. And I think that the increased demand comes from the drive for sustainable development. Right now in Guyana and across the world, everybody's trying to achieve the sustainable development goals. And in trying to achieve that, we need to make sure that we can preserve our resources and make them last for a longer time. Because as we stand right now, things like food, water, all of these things are in short supply. And they're saying that in a few generations, we might not be able to feed anybody and things are going to be in a bad situation. So small changes like this, like properly managing your waste and making sure that we can utilize them in other areas and we don't just leave them there, can definitely help to improve the way, like our way of life, and make sure that there is still resources left for those in the future.
It's very important that solid waste management comes into play because we have, and I will tell you, a lot of this is within outside of the membership of the GCCI, but you look at the condition sometimes of businesses throwing trash on the streets in front of their businesses, waiting for the waste management company to come and pick it up, and it's just piled up in front of the streets, and then the traffic. We become a very congested city. So it's important that proper waste management standards, procedures are applied.
So I think legislation and policies in general are crucial towards proper waste management, because I think of it in a big picture that there's 3 key elements when it comes to getting our society to move into a pro-waste management mindset. We need a cultural shift, which can only happen if you have proper education and proper sensitization, which is my second point. And then, the third point would be the policies, the legislations to go with that.
A waste management specialist from the UK is also supporting government's creation of this strategy that will ensure Guyana becomes cleaner and greener.
Around the world, you see the impact legislation has on you as a householder and industry and commerce is massive. If you generate legislation which creates a platform for you to do something different, then it's vital. I would encourage legislation, I would encourage first and foremost a strategy before that legislation is passed. But then once legislation is in place, it gives direction to the householder, industry and commerce to be better served in terms of environmental awareness and cleanliness.
Already, the President of Guyana, Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, has been leading from the front in transforming the environmental landscape. President Ali has been getting his hands dirty in sun and rain, removing garbage and debris across the country. Government ministers, business owners, and members of civil society have been traveling through communities and sanitizing those areas. They have been getting many citizens to take responsibility for their communities, ensuring it is free from waste.